Greetings, salutations, good day and hi, and welcome to Formula Holo's 6th series. Yes, after a couple months away, the Hololive drivers are back to engage in some fun driving days. 12 rounds over hopefully 3 weekends. Hopefully the schedule goes well. We have 2 rounds to begin for today. First at the Sydney Motorsport Park, and then we'll also drive at the Algarve International Circuit in Portimao. Now, we begin this series with a lot of things going on since the last series. Most notably, the news of one Hololive member no longer being part of the roster as of Thursday. So despite that, hopefully you continue to support the Gen 3 members, even though they'll be one driver short, team of 4 from here on. Anyway, we are set to begin here. Let's go ahead and open up the game and pause the music. And here you go. This is a Holomobile. It's an open wheel. It looks sort of like a Formula 1 car because this is supposed to be Formula 1 style competition. Anyway, the rules not quite changed from the previous series. We're still running a 36 driver fields for each of the 12 races. Plus, I've also decided to bring in the 25-minute time limit, so as not to waste time. There was an Indy car and there was also an EG car. Also going to add it to Formula Holo. Anyway, first race is at the Sydney Motorsport Park, Eastern Creek, in New South Wales. We're using the Grand Prix circuit, 2.422 miles, 3.93 kilometers, 11 turns. Let's just see what will happen as we load this circuit. Yes, load circuits. And yes, we are going to have to do full commentary for these races. Hope you don't mind, because it's a morning stream. Nighttime streams, which is the norm for Niji car racing. I usually just let the race go by without much commentary until like the last couple laps. But here, we're just sticking to the standard format. Everyone is in, save for one certain butterfly. And yes, there is a pole position point for whoever finishes on top in qualification. Who is going to come out to take us through this pretty nice looking circuit? It's Gagara. Now notice the track goes around counterclockwise, unlike most road circuits. After a really big loose first turn, you go into a hairpin turn, and then you turn right, and then turn right again. You go into what I like to call the arrowhead, because it looks sort of like an arrowhead. And you go to the tip of the arrowhead, and go around the other side of the arrowhead onto this last section. Notice the potential to slip on this section. Careful about the sausage curbs. And then after these last couple turns, you go into this long straightaway, and you have completed a lap here in Sydney. Try not to bump into Koyori. Come on. Let everyone try to complete their qualifying laps in peace. Anyway, let's bring in our grid for this opening race. And a whole lot of cars won't qualify. We only have room for like 36 for each race. So you won't see Kiara nor Polka in round 1, nor Miko, nor A-chan. Wow, defending champion Tsukumo Sana did not even qualify for this opening race of the 6th series. Akiro's is a no-go. Louis is a no-go. Azuki is a no-go. No Fana, no Bekara, no Shion, no Mio, no Watame, no Risu, no Korone, no Roboco, and Luna just misses out on the cut. So let's look at the grid for this opening race. And at pole position, getting 1 bonus point is Iris. It's Iris. So the first point of this 6th series, the driving days, will go to Iris. And then right next to her in the front row is Ninamai Inanis. At 3 is Hachima. 4, Nene. 5, Mel. 6, Twapi. And then Noel, Matsuri, and Choco. Rene, La Plus Darkness, Ollie. And then Marine, Subaru, Coroni. Tokino Sora, Amelia Watson, Shirokami Fubuki. Hokayu, Chloe, Botan. Oh, speaking of Hokayu, I added silver stars to the cars of both Hokayu and Suisei, because Hokayu won the most recent Mario Kart New Year's Cup. Suisei won the year beforehand, so I decided to give them silver stars. Much like the gold stars we give to Formula Holo Drivers Champions. 22 to 24, Muna, Callie, Aqua. Gura, Koyori, Kanata. Ayame, Iroha, Anya. Lammy, Mume, Flair. Bales, Suisse, and Iofi round out the grid. And we are locked in. 16 laps at Eastern Creek. And to score points, you got to finish within the top 30 and complete a minimum of 15 laps on this circuit. As you know, the 90% race distance. 100 points for a race win. 1 point for 30th. 0 points for anything below. But you gotta complete a 90% race distance, and we are set to go here at Eastern Creek. Gonna bring in the music. Who will be the first race winner of Formula Hall in 2022? We are off and running. here at Eastern Creek. Iris and Ina in the front row, waiting for the 4 lights to go out. And it's lights out, and away we go. First Formula Holo race of 2022 is underway. Great start by Nina Mai Ininis. As they go into the first turn, 16 laps at Eastern Creek. On to the hairpin. It's Ina, Iris, and Hachima, the top 3. Just about a clean start for everyone in the first couple turns. As Ina leads the pack into the Arrowhead. Tip of the Arrowhead. Most everyone going front row, although there's some side-by-side deep in the back of the pack. And here comes a tricky section exiting the Arrowhead. Might expect some cars slipping out at this section. Everyone just minding themselves. Single file. Everyone made it through clean on this section at least. As they go into the home stretch, it's Ina who will take the lead after this opening lap. Iris second, Hachima third. And Iris is getting close to Ina. Iris, the Hololive ENV singer, driving solo, just behind Ina. And we have our first casualty of the race. Iofi has crashed out just before the start-finish line, so Iofi already out for no score. Terrible start for the ID Gen 1 member. Here comes Yozeramel at 4 and Toa at 5. As they go around this section, and Ina remains in the lead. 2 down. Having a look at the back of the pack. Bolton going into pit lane. Iris trailing Ina by 0.177 now. Lap times around the 120 mark. Who else is in pit lane? No one, just Bolton. As the Flare with her brand new eye-popping color scheme. Because of her brand new rebrand. Brand new default outfit. Really shows off her colorful personality. Well done to Flare. Back in live action, it's still Ina, Iris, and Hachima, your top 3. And Ina has led all 3 laps so far, as we see another car perhaps having an issue here. No, that's just Mume momentarily forgetting how to use a steering wheel. Crazy Ollie going into the pits. Just going into the field. Oh, look how close these 3 are. Has to go around the tip of the Arrowhead. Oh, Iris! Oh, that's a Spinola! Oh, Iris! loses a few spots in the grid, and she gets slammed into by Tsukumo Sana, and they are both out of the race. Oh, look at this. It's a mess already. Iris, Repulse Sitter, crashing out. Chloe is also a goner. So that's 3 out already, and Ina was lucky enough to avoid that's all that mess. So Sora, Chloe, and Iris crash out early on. Hachima moves up to second. Momosuzu Nene is third. Ina and Callie are the 2 members of the Watson Industries EN Gen 1 team who have yet to record a race win. Ina has finished second a couple times, but has yet to record a win on her own. As she, Oh, wait! Oh, we have an issue! Let's look at that replay. Oh, Yozo Mel was driving sideways. Oh, it's that sausage curb. Sausage curb does Yozo Mel in, and she will not score in this race. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, just flipped around like a pancake. So that's 2 drivers who started off in the top 5 on the grid, out of the race early on, and 5 drivers have crashed out. At least 5 drivers have crashed out. Ollie and Botan are both 1 lap behind. It's those sausage curbs exiting the arrowhead that are causing issues, and I've also noticed in test races on the circuit before going on air that some cars might run out of fuel, so before completing the full 16 laps. So we'll just see how it is with these drivers. It's still Ina, Hachima, and Nenachi, your top 3. And Minato Aqua joins the group of drivers who will not score. Also crashing out accident. And she was close to Hachima, but Hachima remains ahead. Driver 29. Nah, that's probably just a system glitch. Oh, a bit of a mistake by Gura. Caillou, the Mario Kart champion. Oh, Gura spins. Only lucky enough to lose her rear wing. Oh! Suisse goes upside down. And Suisse goes out. Gotta look again in replay. Sausage curb. Yep. That's gonna do that to you. Ina remains in the lead. Fubuki's 3 laps behind. Ina leads by 3.004. And is Fubuki out? She is out, but she's well behind the rest of the pack. Flair and Gura are in the pit lane. As we scan through the fields, Momosuzu Nene is up to second now. Starting out in the front row, and has been in the lead ever since overtaking Iris in the first couple within the first couple turns in this race. Oh, careful, Ina. Hachima, be careful, Laplace Darkness. Neither Laplace nor Choco would let the curbs do themselves in. And Amelia, careful. Kanata, careful. And Koyori, who finished second to last in the points in the 5th series, trying to hang on at 21st. Still quite a lot of race left. No new names added to the accident lists, as far as I can tell here. Seven to go. Here comes Nenachi, who is just behind Ina. Oh, a bit of mistake by Ina, and Nenachi is right beside Ina, and will Nena be able to complete the overtake? She does. Momosuzu Nene takes the lead. A mistake on the sausage curb, trying to go over it, has put Ina down to P2. Hachima remains in 3, Toa 4, Laplace Darkness 5. And Nenachi's lead will only serve to get a bit larger, but there's still 6 to go. Is also gonna have to watch out for Hachima. Look out! Hachima is catching up to Ina. Ina tries to keep her distance from Hachima, but Hachima is just at Ina's tail. Oh, here comes the dangerous part of the track again. These 3 all made it through fine. These cars all made it through okay. Noel barely squeaks by with a little to no issue. Ogura loses a place, but is still barely driving. Flair is still good. And Koyori and Bales are both okay still. 5 to go at Eastern Creek. Momosuzu Nene, the leader. Currently, Momosuzu Nene of the Nepalabo Racing Team, Gen 5. Look how close the top 3 are. Gotta watch out for those Spinalas. As they approach the hairpin turn again, they are still good. Oh, a mistake by Ina drops her to 4th out of the podium altogether. Tokoyami Toa goes up to 3rd. Oh, Ina, a couple mistakes. Lost her lead, now lost her podium spot. Already a challenging start to this series for many of these drivers. And Flair, Fubuki, and Gura are at least 2 laps behind. Mind the sausage curbs. Do we have an issue on hand on that hairpin turn? Not necessarily. Iroha is in pit lane. Flair is a couple laps behind. Hachima has moved into the lead. What happened to Nenachi there? Nenachi may have gone into pit lane. She has, unfortunately. Akaihato Hachima of the Red Heart Racing team has the lead with 3 to go. Laplace Darkness is in 3rd. Don't tell me Ina went into pit lane. She has. A handful of drivers are in pit lane. Mume, Ina, Nenachi, and Choco, and Lammy, and Anya, and that's just about it. Probably aware of the need to refill with a few laps left. Hachima, understandably, will refuel. So will Toa. And Laplace. Mind your pit speed! What are you doing, Noel? What are you doing, everyone? This is not how you enter pit lane. Noel just basically eliminate all hopes of scoring points with this botched pit lane entry. Crony is your current leader. Okayu 2nd. Subaru will come out to a pit lane, probably 3rd. This series had a Holo Council member in Tsukumo Sana winning the Drivers' Championship. Crony is the current leader here at Eastern Creek. Definitely knows how to manage time in this race, and yet she's gonna go in pit lane anyway. So who is going to be in the lead? Who is going to lead with 1 to go? I don't know if it's going to be Okayu. It's going to be Subaru, maybe? Why does it still say 2 laps to go? Oh my word, a lot of drivers behind by 1 lap. Who has to lead? Who will mark 1 to go? Who exactly? Who? Race apparently still says 1 to go. 2 to go. Oh, this race is already confusing early on. Right now it's Okayu has to lead. Subaru second. Natsuya Matsuri it is now marked second and Hosho Marine third. And a few drivers behind by only 1 lap. Now we are 1 to go, with Subaru leading. Natsuya Matsuri second, Hosho Marine third. I know pit stop shuffles are quite common in Niji car racing. Never expected to see something like that in Formula Holo competition. Ozura Subaru of Gen 2, Akakin Kinsetsu needs to contend to this curb 1 more time, and she makes it through with no issue. Ditto Marina Matsuri. And Subaru just needs to cross the start-finish line in the front stretch. And Ozura Subaru is your round 1 winner of this 6th series. Ozura Subaru wins in Sydney. Matsuri comes home second. Marine gets a podium finish for the now 4-member Usada Kinsetsu Gen 3 team. Akakin Kinsetsu, Red Heart Racing, Usada Kinsetsu, your top 3. Subaru gets the victory. I think that's perhaps her 2nd or 3rd FH race win. I'll have to see how it is. While we wait for the rest of the field to finish. And Callie is gonna come home to score points for 21st place. Amelia is stranded in pit lane. Voltan will overtake Amelia for 25. And Flair will not score here because she only finished 14th. So we're just waiting for Amelia to score, and then we'll have 26 drivers scoring in this opening race. Subaru, Matsuri, and Marine, your top 3. This race isn't necessarily over, and well, for Fubuki it is certainly over. She'll be marked with an accident because everyone has run out of fuel. This race isn't over. We need to wait for Amelia to finish, but I don't even know if she'll be able to finish with the cars stranded on that hairpin turn leading into the start-finish straight. She crosses start-finish, she scores points, otherwise, nuh-uh. Waiting for Amelia to finish, but notice the whole mess of cars in the way. And luckily, much of them are out of the way. And brush with danger, but Ame is still fine. And and Amelia Watson, thankfully, will finish in the points. Okay, you can breathe. You can all breathe now, because this opening round is over. Ozo Subaru, that's her second FH win. Matsuri, another podium finish for her, and Marine, that's a third place finish for her. 7 podium finishes. She's tied with her good trusty gen mate Shirogane Noel for most podium finishes with 7 each. As we go ahead and mark down the points. So, Subaru, Matsuri, Marine, Hachima, Kanata, Lamy, Nene, Towa, Choco, Laplace, Ina will finish rather dull 11th place. Muna, 12th, Anya 13. Urokroni, Mume, Koyori. Well, at least Koyori finished in the points in the first race of this series. Ayame, 17, Okayo 18. Mills, Rene, Kelly, Ollie, Gura, Iroha, Botan, Ame, and no points for Flair, nor Noel, nor Fubuki, and accidents for 8 drivers. Suise, Aqua, Mel, Chloe, Iris, Sora, Iofi. Actually, 7 drivers. Actually, yes, 8 drivers. Accident. Fubuki got marked with an accident and accidentally closed a file, and I have to bring it back in. And error could not find her load main class points table. What the? Did I open the right section? There we go. There we go. Now we can add the points in. Now I can add the points. 26 score. 34, 35, 36. We'll give Iris 1 point, even though she had an accident. I said note, not comment. Be patient. I'm trying to sort things out with the point standings. So after this opening race, Subaru has the upper hand in the points standings in the Drivers' Championship. In the Constructors' Championship, Gen 2 with a whopping 152 points. Gen 0 got shut out in this opening round. 2 drivers failing to qualify the race, the other 2 crashing out early. So Gen 2, 152 points. Gen 1, 125. Third is Gen 5 with 84. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. One more race for today. We're going to Portimao. Which, for obvious reasons, is a stage in Portugal. So it's going to be 15 laps. And let's do a brief introduction of Algarve. Was on the F1 schedule to fill the voids for races that couldn't happen in 2020 and 2021. Not in the calendar for the 2022 F1 season, but it's still home to World Championship motorcycle racing, as well as some other series. Anyway, Portimao. 4.653 kilometers, 2.891 miles, 15 turns. As you can see on the loading screen, the start of the race from either 2020 or 2021 at the Algarve International Circuit. And here they all are bunched together for no discernible reason. Grid is just about all in. I don't see why you need 2 hours 45 to get into qualifications, but there are 53 cars in the roster, so I guess it may be understandable. And who has gone out? Let's follow Peckera around this circuit. Goes clockwise. First you Spidala and then you go around this turn, and then you go left. You go in this inner straightaway, and a really tight, acute angle turn. And then a few right-hand turns, going into the outer section. A slight left, and then a right-hand turn. Fellas, I can't be half-assed to remember all the names of all these turns in every single circuit. we have for each round on the FH calendar. One more relatively wide turn, and then you say hello to the crowd in the grandstand and complete a lap at Portimao. Okie dokie. Finish session. Bring in the grid. And yet, after all that, Pekara doesn't even qualify for the race. Nor did Fauna Norina. And I'm sorry to report that Koyori and Iris both are scratches for this race as well. And Sana is 0 for 2 to begin her title defense. And yeesh, 4 drivers of Holo Cancel have failed to go in. Where's Bells in the grid? There she is. She'll start 17th. Pole position point will go to Momo Suzanene. Like, where did Nenechi finish in the race? 7th. Nenechi will begin P1 and get the bonus point. And then Takane Louie of Yamada Motorsport, the Holo X JP Gen 6 team, will start off next to Nenechi. Anya and Subaru. That's row 2. Row 3, Aqua and the Matsuri. And then Eichan, Miko, and Gura. Roboko, Callie, Yofi. At 13 to 15, Mio, Mel, Flair. Kanata, Bales, and Watame. Hachama, Marine, and Le Plus Darkness. Shion, Polka, and Aki Rose. Azuki, Iroha, and Toa. And Ame, Chloe, Noel. Kiara, Sora, and Luna. Rene, Ayame, and Okayu. And there's your 36-car grid. "15 laps at the Algarve International Circuit in Portimao. And we are set to begin here at this 4.6 by 3 kilometer circuit. Gonna get the music on, and we are gonna get rolling. Let's bring in the music. Everyone out in the grid. Round number 2. Ready for all 12 lights to expire. It's lights out and away we go. Nenechi and Takane Louie both lead off the starting grid. Heading into turn number 1. Oh, a bit of a spin by some of the drivers. Oh, there may be collisions early on. I don't even know who will survive the early onslaught. A few cars started a bit too fast. I think everyone made it out okay. Where is Takane Louie? After all that, dropped down to 19th, has no rear wing, not a good start for Louie. And she's losing a few more places as cars try to go around these tight turns. Momo Suzanene has the lead into the outer section, and what a lead she has. Anya is second, Minato Aqua is third. And do we have any accidents around these turns? No, everyone's trying to drive cleanly as they approach this last turn before the start-finish. Subaru, who won at Sydney, is going around fourth. Momo Suzanene will have the lead after the first lap. Anya second, Aqua third. Subaru is marked as fourth, Matsuri fifth. Going around turns 1 and 2 again. Anya Malfisa of ID Gen 2 wants to try overtake Nenichi. Might she do it here on this tight turn? Not quite. Subaru will overtake Aqua for third. Here comes Anya. She has the lead. First and second switch places. Third and fourth switch places. It's Anya Mafisa, who I believe already scored a couple of race wins. I know she at least scored a race win in Austin in Series 2 at Kota. Overtake attempt went nowhere for Nenichi. Anya Malfisa has a lap lead as we see a couple cars already out. Takane Louie from the start of front row crashes out early. Sakura Miko also out. Oh, that was a complete waste of a front row start for Louie. So we lose 2 drivers early on. Roboco has gone up to 4. Aqua dropped down a bit to 6, but there's still 13 to drive here. Look how close these 3 drivers are. Oh, look at this. Here comes Subaru and Anya. Subaru and Nenichi. Oh, Subaru wants to go back to second, but just couldn't. Roboco stalled too much. Roboco goes to P2. But only just briefly. No, she'll stick to second. Oh, Nenichi will drop down a few more places. Subaru goes up to P3. Anya Malfisa leads after the third lap. 1.098 seconds. Lap time roughly around the 128 mark. 33 and 34 well behind the rest of the crowds. Luna and A-chan are still perhaps within the lead lap, but quite a lot of ground to make up as they go around these turns. Look at all these cars just bunched up together. Roboco P2, Subaru 3. Aqua has rebounded a bit. She's up to P4 now. Matsuri remains 5. Kanata is 6. Gura 7. Nenichi has dropped to 8th. But look at these cars bunching up around here as we scan the grid for any silly things going on. Yes, Anya is still your race leader. But Roboco is trying to get closer to Anya. And Subaru is still a bit of a fair distance behind the top two as we go around the tight turn. Suri is just behind Aqua. Not many happenings going on. Besides Miko and Louis crashing out in the opening lap. Some side-by-side racing between Sora and Iroha and then Reine. Sudaria Sortomo, horrifying first round with neither of their drivers scoring. She at least wants to give her team the first points of this race. No change to the top three. Aqua and Matsuri have both switched places a bit. Roboco is just behind Anya. As we've already completed the first third of this 15-lap affair at Algarve, which, as you know, was host to a couple of races in the F1 calendar in 2020 and 2021. Not this year in 2022. No chance for Roboco to overtake Anya at this part. And unsurprisingly, still no change to the top three. Aqua has gone back to 4, Matsuri 5. Cars trying to mind their use of the brakes. Not much in the way of developments, just no change to the top three. Couple of flip-flops between 4 and 5, between Natsuya Matsuri and Minato Aqua. Might have been a few shuffles between some of the drivers and places outside of 5th. But other than that, it has been a mostly clean race. Nena Cheese 10. 0.797 at the start finish after this 7th lap. Aqua has almost caught up to Subaru. Wants to go up to the podium spots. Can she hold on to 3rd? It looks like she might as well. Aqua has gone up to a podium position over Subaru, who won at Sydney. Gura has gone up to P5. Matsuri drops to 6. We are now over the halfway points in this round number 2. So the first top 3 change in quite a few laps. Aqua has gone up to 3rd. And the highest driver so far who probably has not yet won a race is Kanata. I don't think Kanata has won a race as of yet. Goes up to 6 on this overtake. Oh, it's overtake territory again. Ozo Subaru has gone back up to 3rd. Anya is still very good on the track. The top five are Anya, Roboco, Subaru, Aqua, and Gura. Still a rather clean race as we have a look at these drivers toward the back of the pack. Still trying to remain within the points. And then she has dropped out of the top 10 entirely. Plus 10th, Yopi 9, Shion 8. Matsuri is down to 7th. Caught up to 6th, and Gura has almost caught up to Minato Aqua. She might have a chance to go up to 4 in this opening turn. Can she stick the overtake? And Gura does. Aqua has dropped down to P5. Oh, Subaru, a very good start to the series. P2 at the moment. Looks like she's going to have the, if the results hold, she's definitely going to have the points lead in the Drivers' Championship after the first couple rounds. a race win and a second. But as you know, cars start to wear down late in the race. So there may be things happening as we mark 4 to go at Portimao. .965 for Anya Melfisa. Subaru trying to catch up to Anya. Wants to try to go back to back. As you know, the only time so far that a driver has scored back-to-back race wins in FH, Pavogliarene in the 3rd series, en route to winning the Drivers' Championship. Oh, there was an attempt by Subaru, but just couldn't quite get there. Oh, and Anya! Oh, Anya has lost it on the turn, and Subaru has the lead. Oh, ducky quack quack magic for Ozora Subaru. Look at her go. 3 to go. How many places did Anya Melfisa drop? Holy shit, she has dropped out of the race. No score. Crashed out of the race. Unlucky for Anya. And now Subaru's biggest threat right now, Series 2 champion Roboco. Aqua has recovered, gone back to the top 3. We may have a, if the result holds, we are gonna, if the results hold, it would be a double podium finish for Gen 2. Shion has gone to the top 5. Gura, oh no, indeed, for Aqua and Gura. They both have to go into pit lane, and oddly enough, we have ourselves pit lane shuffle. Oh man, things are starting to look good, but pit lane shuffle. But there just had to be a pit lane shuffle. Just about everyone is going in for no discernible reason. And Subaru has quickly come out. Minato Aqua is second, Roboco is third as they slowly warm up their tires again. Oh, Subaru. She's been having a fantastic start to this 6th series. Look at her go. So we lost 4 drivers. Now make that 5. Kanata, Mio both crash out just shy of classification. Subaru leads with 1 to go. Oh no, Matsuri has gone out. Oh, Sora is also a goner. Matsuri and Sora just shy of a classification. Here comes Subaru. Oh my goodness. Ozora Subaru just needs to survive these last few turns. Aqua's second, Roboco is third. Aqua wants to get a 1-2 finish for Gen 2. Subaru just a few turns away from going 2 for 2 to open up this 6th series. What a start for Ozora Subaru going into this wide turn. And Ozora Subaru has done it! 2 race wins in the first 2 rounds of this series. She's clearly gonna be your points leader in the Drivers' Championship as Minato Aqua completes the 1-2 podium finish for Akakin Kensatsu. Subaru back-to-back race wins to open up this 6th series. She's definitely having some outstanding drivers' days. Oh, you love to see it. Your top 3: Ozora Subaru, Minato Aqua, Roboco-san. Iroha finishes 1 lap behind, but she is your 29th place finisher, so she'll get 2 points. We're just waiting for the rest of the field to finish. Girls on the board. And we're waiting for the others to finish. This race isn't quite over. Well, she finished 14 anyway. Yeah, well, we have cars just running out of fuel at this point. Oh, don't tell me Luna has run out of fuel. No, she finished. And Watame will finish. Yofi is hunky-dory. And Hachima and a few others. Hachima's good. Okayu, Cali, good. Well, they're all going to be good anyway. They all finished 14. So 29 drivers will finish on the points. Matsuri, Kanata, and Sora, unlucky for them, crash out just shy of classification, while Ozura Subaru has herself a dream start. 2 race wins in 2 races. Shion and Marina finishing in the top 5, Aqua and Robico 2 and 3 respectively. For Subaru, she gets her third victory. Aqua gets a second place, so she has a win, a second and the third. Robico is third. Heck, she has finished third place 5 times in FH competition. As we write down the finishers. And once we get them in, we can see how the Drivers' Championship and Constructors' Championship are both affected. No doubt who's leading the Drivers' Championship. Constructors' Championship, most likely going to be Gen 2. Where am I? Iroha lucky enough to get a couple points to her name, but unfortunately for 7 drivers, they got nada. Matsuri, accident. Kanata, accident. Sora, accident. Mio, accident. Anya, accident. Miko, accident. Louis, accident. Okay, take a breather, lads, because what a start to this series. I forgot where I was going with this one. So, looking through the points, everything looks good. Nenuchi was pole sitter for this race, so Nenuchi was pole sitter, but finishing a dismal 25th. But she'll get a bonus point anyway. So, unsurprisingly, Subaru has a 95-point lead over second place Hosho Marine. Minato Aqua is 125 behind Subaru. Actually, both Aqua and Matsuri are tied for third with 75 points apiece. LaPlus Darkness is fifth with 72 points. And no doubt which team is leading the Constructors Championship. Gen 2 with 325 points, and the next closest Gen 1 with with 172 points. Gamers, who are the defending Constructors Champions, back to their losing ways, currently well behind the rest of the crew with just a dismal 24 points. And Gen 3, despite being down a driver, still third after 2 races with 169 points. That's going to do it for today. Ozora Subaru leading the Constructors Championship after 2 races, after 2 wins in the 2 races so far. There she is. The Ducky Quack Quack. Congratulations once again to Subaru. Your winner at both Sydney and Portimao. Top 3 at Sydney are Subaru Matsuri and Marine. Top 3 in Portimao, Subaru Aqua and Roboco. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. We have more to come, 10 rounds to go within these 3 weekends. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, we'll have rounds at Harama Circuit, and we are going to have fun times in Cleveland. That's right, we are going to the Champ Car Circuit at the Burke Lakefront Airport in Cleveland for round number 4. It's going to be a fun race, so be sure to tune in at 11 a.m. as we continue the driving days of Formula Holo's 6th Series. So that's going to do it for me. I got things to take care of, a lot of errands to run, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. And don't forget, the roster poll for the VTuber IndyCar Series is in the description. Try to complete the 40-car roster for the 5th Series, which will be scheduled for May, culminating in the Indy 500. It's going to be fun, May series in the VTO VTuber Racing channel. Alright, enough rambling. I'll shut up for now. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow for more Formula Holo 6 Series. Take care, everyone. Otsudag!